Na tulipiga UDA kwa sababu tulikuwa na matumaini ya kuwa hii shida itaisha. Na tulipiga UDA kwa sababu hata rais alipokuja siku ile sherehe ilikuwa Kabartonjo, alipigwa risasi. Kuna wakati fulani pia yeye alitishiwa. Na yeye mwenyewe alituahidi. Sasa kwa sababu alipoingia serikali, sisi tukakuwa na matumaini zaidi. Lakini yeye alikuwa wa kwanza kuleta watu ya Azimio ndani ambao ni watu ya Tiati.
Karibu tena Double Updates popote pale ulipo mtazamaji wangu. Mimi natumai unaendelea vizuri kabisa. Niite Mr. Double J, na kama kawaida hii hapa ni ulimwengu wa siasa. Kadri siku zinavyozidi kuendelea, inaonekana waziwazi kwamba serikali kwa upande wao wamepata ugumu kwenye kupambana na wahalifu ambao tunawaita bandits, kwa sababu kesi zimeongezeka sana. Kwa mfano juzi hapa tarehe 16 Baringo Women Representative Jematia Sergeant's convoy attacked by bandits in Baringo region, na kama mnakumbuka vizuri kuna MC fulani ambaye nadhani alipoteza maisha yake kwa kupitia tu mashambulizi ya hawa majambazi. And pia ukiachana na hata viongozi kushambuliwa, nadhani mnaweza mkaona kama viongozi wanashambuliwa na viongozi wana security, sasa unaweza imagine namna ambavyo watu ambao wanaishi maeneo hayo wanavyopitia muda mgumu sana. Sidhani hata kama watoto wanaenda shule, sidhani hata kama mahospitali zina operate. You can imagine the kind of life wanaishi. Lakini siku nyingi mnamuona Kithure Kindiki ambaye ndo waziri wa masuala ya ndani akizungumzia namna ambavyo atadili na hawa watu. In fact hata yeye kuna kipindi kuna mashambulizi yashaye kufanyika akiwa location, yeye mwenyewe yupo na nasikia kabisa vilio vya risasi. Kwa hiyo I think swala hili hapa linatakiwa kuangaliwa, na inaonekana kuna mambo mengi sana ambayo yamejificha na it's up to them kuamua. Wamezungumzia we will deploy sio kina nani but mpaka sasa hivi bado hakuja kuwa na mabadiliko. Nimemuona Baringo Women Representative akizungumzia swala la bandits. I think watu wanatakiwa kumsikiliza hapa ndo tuendelee.
It is so hard to be in a government that you want to defend while your people are actually suffering in the same government. Sometimes we become so helpless, which also put our people or the residents of these areas which are actually affected by the insecurity to be at a very crossroad, and they are not able to move because you are in a government that you think they were going to help you, or you are going to have this problem solved, but it is actually becoming a bigger problem for these people to survive in their own government. Your Excellency the President, I want you to take time. It is not easy, yes, but I want you to take time and understand that the bandits are gaining more resolve and strength every day. We are at a very helpless point when we see people begging for food. It is an opportunity for them to go to their farms. We have come all the way 10 points of IDP, and shamelessly these people even shot at the Red Cross team, because I know they know Maglab is there, and probably I was there and other leaders were there, and the residents and the Kijiji walikuwa. But at the end of the day, we are asking the government, please sort out this mess, sort out this problem, because it's very possible for you to do it. When we came, especially from Moinonin and Yatia, you would feel the tension, the tension from the bush. And it was not long before we started hearing the gunshots. I think we had almost 4 gunshots. These are people shooting at us. Look at the emboldenment. We have the RDU, we have the GSU, but these people don't feel anything. I have changed 3 times. I'm going into one car and the other, because my mheshimiwa and all the mheshimiwas here are doing the same, because we are really seeing that these people are really daring us. And imagine being shot at while you are distributing food. These people are merciless and they care less they want to just kill. They have appetite to destroy everything. The schools are not there. We can't even see population have moved, and they still want to push us further. And I want to say, this is another genocidal activities that is happening in Saimosoi, in Bartabwa, and the areas of Baringo South. If we put the numbers of people who have been killed and displaced in a list, I want to tell the government it is just genocide that is happening here.
Anyway, nimeona wengi wakimwambia waziri wa masuala ya ndani Kindiki kwamba mtafute Matiang'i amsaidie, sababu inaonekana amelemewa kabisa. Unajua kitu ambacho nilikuwa najiuliza ni kama hawa ndio viongozi wana security wana nini, ndio wanapata ugumu wa kutembelea maeneo hayo. Sasa wale ambao wanaishi pale wanaishi maisha gani? You can imagine mwalimu ambaye yuko Baringo, you can imagine daktari ambaye anafanya kazi Baringo, wanapitia maisha gani? Wanaishi kwa hofu ambayo inatoshanaje? Unaona, sasa serikali pambaneni sana. Swala la Haiti bado ikini kando. Yaani kama mnaweza mkapambana ili tumalizane na swala la bandits, inaweza ikawa bora zaidi. Lakini sasa kuanza kusafirisha wa maafisa polisi alafu huku bado tunawadai, watu watahisi ni kama hamfanyi kitu ambacho mnatakiwa kufanya. So daktari akisema jamani huku hakufanyiki kazi, eleweni. Mwalimu the same, inabidi muelewe tu kwa sababu sasa itakuwaje. But Kindiki kama anafikiria maneno yake ndo labda yatawashtua wale watu, kwa sababu nimemsikiliza akisema kwamba they will show no mercy bla bla bla. Bro, yeye sio mtu ambaye anapigana, but naamini hata maafisa wa polisi ambao wanapelekwa kule wengine hata hawafiki. Wengine wanafika, wengine wanamalizwa. So mimi hapo sielewi Kindiki what next, kitu kipi ambacho anapanga, kwa sababu kitu ambacho anakizungumzia sasa hivi amekizungumzia muda mrefu sana. Tutapeleka maafisa wetu, tutafanya, but tutafanya hii hapa jamani, wale wanaichukuliaje? Au ndo kabisa wanaendelea kumaliza watu, mifugo, na hata wanasiasa sasa hivi wanamaliza. Nakumbuka juzi hapa kuna MCA ambaye aliuawa tu na bandits, by the way, RIP. Ni noma, ni muda mgumu sana kukaa maeneo kama hayo. So tumsikilize hapa Kindiki mwanzo mwisho, labda na kitu ambacho kinaweza kikawashtua bandits, ama ni kawaida yake, maneno yake ya kawaida. Haya sawa, tusikilize. Na kwa wale ambao tumekutana kwa mara ya kwanza, jamani naomba kabisa mjiunge na familia. Hiyo itawapa nafasi ya kuendelea kupata taarifa nyingi na mpya kila wakati. Bye bye.
We want to promise the people of Turkana, the people of Lokori, where that incident took place last night, we are going to deploy whatever machinery, whatever equipment, whatever resource we have to make sure that we recover the livestock that has been stolen from innocent people in this county by some criminals. So we are tracking them, and going forward we are going to have less of this kind of incursions because of the ground and air assets that we are going to employ, and we will show no mercy on bandits. The only language they understand is fire, and we have enough of it, and we are even increasing our capacity to prevent this. There have been some progress, but still we are experiencing challenges. In the last 6 months, 6,800 livestock has been stolen from Turkana County by criminals who are suspected to be coming from neighboring county. And out of the 6,800, we have recovered 5,600, 1,200 livestock, heads of cattle and camels are outstanding. I have directed the county security and intelligence team to look for the remainder of the livestock, recover it and hand it over to their owners. Already we've had recoveries, including early this week. I think 1-2 months ago we even recovered a huge number, 2,000 with the goats and sheep, which were handed over to their owners. But still we want 100% recovery. The key solution to this problem will be the complete suppression of banditry. As you're aware, our officers are doing their best, And the government is supporting them by modernizing their equipment because we do not want to have casualties among law enforcement officers. Last week, I commissioned a number of armored personnel carriers and mine-resistant ambush-protected vehicles, and some of them are destined for this area, and within the weekend we will get additional armored vehicles to enforce the law here and to fight banditry so that our teams of officers are not exposed, because in the past we have lost officers because of traveling in vehicles that are not protected. As you're aware, last year we did give money to train, equip and deploy additional NPRs for Turkana. But having assessed the situation, we are of the view that we need to increase the number of NPRs for Turkana County. And therefore, I have asked the security team to work with other stakeholders and ensure that we add the number of NPRs within Turkana County by 468, which will be spread across the areas where we still have problems. We still have problems in Turkana East, parts of Turkana South, Loima, and also in our border with South Sudan, the Nadapa area, and also in the north, we still have issues, a little different in Kibish area and Todonyang. So we will make that intervention. Secondly, the highway between here and Kitale initially was a bit volatile and dangerous. We've now been able to stabilize the highway, and then we have some issues between ourselves and our neighboring country of Uganda. We have some issues, cross-border security issues between ourselves and our brothers in Southern Sudan. We are engaged at diplomatic and state-to-state level to resolve those issues, including about 42 or so of our kingsmen from our country who are in jail in Uganda. The negotiations are at an advanced stage, and we are expecting in the next 2 months or so, the President of Kenya, the President of Uganda will be in this region with a view to having a general resolution on the cross-border problems we have. And as part of that cross-border diplomatic state-to-state engagement, we are hoping that our brothers and sisters who found themselves in Ugandan jails will be with us, all of them, hopefully. And we are cooperating very well with our neighbor Uganda. The same with the South Sudan. We have some incursion around Nadapa area, which we are handling. We just request for calm. The security agencies are seized of that matter, and we are going to make sure that we do not expose our people to any threat, even if it is coming from across the border. Last night we had an incident in Lokori. Our teams in the sub-county, with the support from the neighboring sub-counties, are leading an operation for recovery of that livestock. And I've also directed the county security team to move to that area and support that recovery process. We regret that we lost a few people who were lost in that attack last night. And our assurance to the people of Turkana and the people of Kenya in all the counties that are affected by this problem, we are not yet there, but we are getting there. The equipment which has come will be supplemented by another equipment we are expecting in 2 weeks. And that equipment includes air assets, which will coordinate with the ground teams. And these air assets are armored, so they are able to carry out kinetic operations from the air. And that is the only language that bandits and livestock thieves understand. So that we have a coordinated approach and air-to-ground communication between the teams that are working on recovering livestock and preventing livestock theft on the ground with air teams. So in a short while, this picture and this scenario is going to change drastically. I just want to request for a little more patience as all of us struggle, because we are all partners. Our security agencies are partners in this effort. Political leaders who have really done a big role in supporting this operation against crime are also important stakeholders, and that's why we took time to consult with them this morning. We have discussed, especially with our brothers and sisters, the political leaders, and we are agreed also as a way of building sustainable peace. Beyond the bombardment and the security measures, we need to engage our communities on peace-building programs and border-to-border, county-to-county engagement so that we can build sustainable infrastructure of peace, which will be owned by the people themselves and not by security officers. But in the meantime, we must crush the aggressors. In fact, it is our view that no such discussion should go on until first we subdue the aggression. Because if we entertain discussions and people in the process, as you are talking, they are busy attacking other people, you create a culture of impunity. So we will build peace, we will do the interventions that have been recommended, and we'll continue generating solutions from all stakeholders, members of parliament, MCAs, the county government, elders, law enforcement agencies, NGOs. All stakeholders will be brought on board. In the meantime, we will shortly teach these bandits a lesson of their life. That is, if they will be alive to learn anything. Nawashukuru sana, na hapa Turkana tuko na sehemu ambazo tunaweza kutawaza zile tunataka kuanzisha sehemu mpya za utawala hapa Turkana. Kazi hiyo inaendelea, na zile ambazo zilikuwa zimewekwa katika gazeti rasmi ya serikali tutaenda kuzimalizia, tulete maafisa wetu. Vile vile tungetaka kuongeza idadi ya magari ya maafisa wetu wa usalama ili wapate nafasi ya kutuhudumia vizuri, na tukishirikiana na wabunge wenu wataweka pesa kwa CDF kutusaidia katika ujenzi wa zile sehemu ambazo bado asijajengwa, ili askari wetu na maafisa wetu wa usalama wapate mahali pazuri pa kufanya kazi. So hiyo ndio maneno tuko nayo, tunaomba mtuachie ili tuende tukaungane na wenzetu ambao wanafuata mifugo. Hata hao waheshimiwa tulikuwa tumesema tufupishe ili tuende kwa hiyo kazi, kwa sababu hatuwezi kutishwa na wakora ama wafikirie tumechoka. Sisi hata hatujaanza. If they think we are tired, we have not even begun. So tunaomba mturuhusu, mtauliza maswali siku ingine.